thought we were heading forwards, but the air still stinks, and burns and bites. We cannot have turned around. The path is strong and true. We've been walking in one direction all this time. I'm fine, I'm just a little on edge. Now that our presence has been noticed, I fear that our journey will only become all the more dangerous. I see that doubt in your eyes, and you will die if you make a habit of letting those thoughts linger. Keep on holding my hand, and they should not harm you. But I can no longer guarantee your safety unless you truly embrace the pact between us. The shield can only protect you if you have the strength to wield it. From here on, our success will be determined by luck, not just courage and reckless optimism. Just hold on to the thought of seeing her again, and how much my hands remind you of hers. No. I now see where we stand. We are on the right path. Those hills and cliffs are not made of stone. Yes, they are bones, built of the remains from those countless billions lost to violence. The shards of their misery slice at the feet of those who killed them. Their weary souls have perhaps ascended, but their remains are a constant reminder to their murderers of their sins. Their blood runs down those bones and into this vastness of swirling red. The river Styx, the threshold of the fifth circle, filled and flowing by the generosity of Wrath's bounty, frothing with hot blood, slick and sticking to the bodies of those aggressive, wrathful sinners who fight on its surface. Bloated mosquitoes biting at their flesh that is marred with bruises and lashes from each other's nails and teeth. And look, just below. See those grotesque faces, sunken in the shadows deep below the blood? They are the passive, who kept their violent thoughts private, lacking all joy, their hearts rotting in anger, just as their faces now rot in those swampy waters. Maggots and fiery, biting worms crawling between their tendons. Once again, you turn your face away, wanderer. I can see your disgust. But surely there is some part of you glad that they suffer. They have received their judgment from Minos, and now they shall endure an unending rotting while lying helpless beneath the waves. But just as those waters are red with blood, look at the towers ahead of us, like burning mosques, cathedrals and synagogues of red-hot bronze and gold, piercing the choking black clouds above us, glinting light in the towers, and all of lower hell contained within its walls. We cannot walk around it, and the walls are under constant watch. We must pass through in order for you to speak to the Morning Star. Were it not for the choking air and the scent of gruesome death around us, I would linger for a moment to enjoy the sight. It is a strange, burning beauty to behold, is it not? It looks like a nightmare. To you, I suppose it does. Its design is intended to strike fear into the hearts of mortals and remind them of their place, crushed beneath our claws and hooves. Oh, do not look at me like that. I will still be around long after your great-great-grandchildren are dead. So long as you make it out of here. Be silent, and behold, you stand before the gates of the great capital of Dis. Fall upon your knees and state your business here. I will do no such thing. I am Lilith, the first and true, and I bow to no one.
We shall see. Enter this city of woe if you choose, but it is unlikely that you shall leave.
We must pass through Dis if you wish to find your beloved. Do you still desire to proceed? Very well. But let it be known that whatever happens is because of your choice. Now close your eyes, and no matter what you hear, do not open them until I say so.
I have been waiting for you two vermin to come skulking to the doors of Dis. Word has passed through the circle of little lost Lilith and her latest slave. I quite like the idea of your head being mounted atop the battlements, mortal, with yours beside it, Lilith. I rather enjoy the idea of the harpies scratching your pretty little eyes out.
I would like to see you try.
Damn. Your hair feels good in my fist. And your neck just looks so lovely and vulnerable, like a pillar of stone just about to come crumbling down. Now, why don't you open those eyes and ask my permission properly?
You know, it will take far more than that to harm me, Medusa.
And what of you, mortal? Shall I flay you alive and leave you out for the harpies and fallen angels to pick at? Bleed you dry to feed the sticks? Fill you full of my venom until you choke on your own naivety? Or perhaps I should take a little trip down below and drag your beloved soul up here so she can watch you writhe and scream and suffer for her in the name of love. What's this? Lilith, why do you slip from my claws so easily?
This is something none of you can understand. Not you, Medusa, nor the harpies, nor those wrathful fallen angels. It is their virtue, their love, amplified by my magic, with a little anger thrown in for good measure. Now, release us both. Your malice will not harm me, my thrall, or their beloved while my pact with them is intact.
You may be warded by old magics, but once your little pact is complete, nothing shall stop me from choking the life from you, Lilith.
You would have to catch me first.
That sounds like a challenge.
Perhaps it is. I know how you enjoy a good hunt.
We will grant you entry through this, but know that I will be spending my time thinking of all the delicious ways I can make you suffer, Lilith.
Promises, promises. Until we meet again, old friend. Take my hand and do not let go. Medusa is behind us. You can open your eyes now. Keep moving. We have permission from their gatekeeper, so none of the denizens of Dis will hopefully bother us. Walk with purpose. I will be all right. This is not the first, nor the last time that she has threatened to harm me. Besides, her little moment of spitfire brought to light something interesting. You truly have embraced our pact. You wanted to help me, and your will manifested itself into being. I think even my natural perfume is shifting in your presence, into one that you find comforting. How do you see me, Wanderer? A means to an end? A powerful ally to make the journey less treacherous? Or perhaps something more? A friend? Well, that is certainly a first. I have had others perceive me with lustful intent, others who worshipped me with more honesty than the divine hypocrite, but none that considered me a friend. You have a good heart. Too good. I will do my utmost to ensure you succeed, that you find your beloved and bring her safely home.